Here we go. Hey, what's up, everybody? Jazz Braganza here. Another What's Next. Happy Thursday. Wow, Thursday, really? Happy Friday to you on this New Year's Eve. As we close out the year, there's going to be the best of, the worst ofs, the most moronic, the most idiotic, the most lunacy, the most insane of 2021. Now, when it comes to this particular person, there is no best of, there is the worst of this year. And I'm talking about one Joe Dementia. That's right, Joe Dementia, Lord Farquhar. This is what we've gotten in 2021, all the above. But currently, there is a situation going on around the states where they're experiencing shortages. We have seen the Decepticon variant supposedly run rampant by the left, but on the right, it's nothing to be fearful of, only because it makes you fatigued, per the doctor who discovered the variant in South Africa. But there's a treatment, monoclonal antibody treatments that have been used, that are successful because they're based off of facts and science. But of course, it's not Lord Farquhar approved. Yeah, he says, miss me on that. Let's take a look at the story. This comes out of Breitbart. Joe Biden denies monoclonal antibody treatments as states experience shortages. President Joe Dementia continues ignoring states' demands for more monoclonal antibody treatments as shortages are preventing Americans seeking the treatment from accessing them. Last week, the Biden administration paused shipments of the Regeneron and Eli Lilly treatments because of concerns about their effectiveness against the Decepticon variant. The monoclonal antibody treatment Vimab, I'm butchering that word, I apologize, continues to be distributed. Florida Surgeon General Joseph Ladapo directly criticized the administration in a letter on Tuesday for actively preventing distribution of the treatments, noting that they could be used in Delta variant cases of the virus. The sudden suspension of multiple monoclonal antibody therapy treatments from distribution to Florida removes a healthcare provider's ability to decide the best treatment and options for their patients in their state, the letter read, criticizing the short-sightedness of the Biden administration. That's an understatement, using that word. The Department of Health and Human Services responded to Ladapo's letter, noting that the federal government would continue to provide some antibody treatments, but did not specifically address reports of the shortages. Of course not, because they're ass clowns. Quote, the federal government has and will continue to supply Florida with treatments that can help improve patients' outcome, reduce stress on healthcare facilities, and save lives, they said in a statement to Fox News. In a tweet from Breitbart, the Biden administration this week slashed the doses of life-saving coronavirus antibody treatments to Florida, giving the state less than half of what is needed for a routine week. In Fredericksburg, Virginia, shortages of the treatment have led to clinic closures, denying access to people trying to fight the virus. Texas, experiencing shortages also, noted that the state is noting that since only the Vimab treatment is provided, supplies have run short. Quote, the federal government controls the distribution of monoclonal antibodies, and the regional infusion centers in Austin, El Paso, Fort Worth, San Antonio, and the Woodlands have exhausted their supply of Vimab, the monoclonal antibody effective against the COVID-19 Decepticon variant, due to national shortage from the federal government, the Texas Department of Health and Human Services noted in a statement. Oklahoma also announced the allocation of monoclonal antibodies has been insufficient to assure adequate supply moving forward until further shipments in January. Mississippi, Arkansas have announced shortages, as well as Michigan. New Jersey restricting uses of treatments for only patients who are the most at risk. The White House has not specifically addressed the widespread shortages, but used the president's social media accounts to remind Americans that the VAXES are effective at producing antibodies. COVID-19 booster shots increase antibody levels more than 20 times, providing a high degree of protection against severe illness with Decepticon. Biden message read, get your shot today, folks. What a fucking ass clown. This is what you have as your president. As we close out the year, you have this dementia-riddled old man basically denying states treatments that actually work. Millions of Americans across the country are hesitant about using the vax. Whether it's Pfizer, whether it's the Johnson & Johnson, what have you, because of lack of data. Not because they're anti-vax, is because of lack of data and the efficacy of these vaccines. When you have thousands who have passed away because of the side effects of these vaccines, according to the CDC, I think it's last I read about 3,000 to 4,000. From what I am hearing, from what I'm reading, we're looking almost at 8,000 who've died regarding side effects. Yet you've had over 800,000 people pass away because of corona. You've had almost double who've passed away in 2021 versus 2020 when Trump was in office. You have treatments available. Ivermectin, hydrochloroquine, and of course, monoclonal antibodies. But leave it to this dementia-riddled old man led by the nose by Lord Farquhar, because if he doesn't say so, then it will not get done. Because it's not Biden who's run the show. It's Fauci who's running the show. And sadly, it's going to cost lives. Because to them, it doesn't matter about facts and science. Actual science, not Fauci science, actual science. Pathetic. It's pathetic. And sadly, we as Americans are all paying for it. And with that being said, I'm Jazz Bergonzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more just like this? Please leave a comment below, like it, share, subscribe to it. And we'll see you guys next time. We're not done with 2021 yet, so we shall return. Peace.